video for you guys. Told you I was gonna get the flip key. What I did was I took it to Island ACURA, and I spoke to Matthew, and Matthew was super cool in the parts department. He cut the key for me at ACURA, of Island ACURA, whatever. You definitely got to go see him. If you guys are going to need your keys cut, just go see him. This is the flip key that I told you that I was going to purchase offline. I purchased this for, I think, $40. And it's a flip key with a 04 to 06 blade. This is for the 04 to 06 TLs. And basically, he cut the key perfectly to the factory one. They have a new computer that they just purchased or whatever that cuts the keys perfectly with no problems. So right now, what I'm just going to do is basically show you guys that I'm going to program this, and then I'm going to program the fob here. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to show you guys that I'm going to program the flip key. So the flip key will work. Right now, this is the factory key, and this is the flip key. So right now, I'm just going to do it like I did last time, my last video with the scanner. So right now, as you can see, I'm just going to take the key, and I'm going to put it in the ignition. It'll turn. But then the key will blink on the thing, showing that it's not programmed. So what I'm going to do is, see, that won't start it, right? So then the factory key that came with the car, that's already programmed for the car, put it in the ignition, turn it, and the car starts. Okay? So now I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to program this key now. So basically what I'm going to do is just put the key, the regular key in the ignition. So I'm going to go to service, mobilizer, Asia, ACURA, auto select, read VIN, so automatically pull up my VIN. Oh, I forgot to put the key in the ignition. I gotta put it to the second position so I can pull up my VIN. Okay, so right now it's pulling up the VIN, it's reading the VIN. Since the car's on. Blinking on the top means that it's reading. Okay, VIN reading failed because, because if the car wasn't on. Just give it a second. Okay, pulled up my VIN, press OK. Okay, yes. USA. And the key was cut in like at least, it took him like 2 minutes, and the key was cut perfectly. So now I'm going to program this one. This is going to be my switchblade key. As long as it has a key for it, this scanner will program it, as long as it has an actual key for it. All right, hot functions. Yeah, I already know about that. Key tester, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put a link in the description to purchase the key fob from where I got it from. So add one key. That's what I'm going to be doing. Establishing a connection with the vehicle. Now it's loading up. Turn the ignition switch off within 17 seconds. That's what I just did. Turn the ignition switch on with the new key in 20 seconds. So I have the new key here. I'm going to put it in the ignition. Turn it to the second position with the new key. Turn the ignition switch off. That's what I just did. Turn the ignition switch on. 1, 2. Turn the ignition switch off. Turn the ignition switch on. 1, 2. is the immobilizer indicated light turned off. So the immobilizer is not blinking anymore. Yes, it's not blinking. Turn the ignition switch off. So turn the car off. Turn the ignition switch on with the original key, which is this one. Put that in the ignition. Turn the car on to the second position. Establishing vehicle communication. The registered keys have been completed. Turn the ignition switch off. Check all keyless access remotes to make sure the engine will start. So turn the ignition switch on with the factory key. Okay, so now that's good. So now I'm going to check the factory key to make sure it starts the car. Okay, so this is the factory key. Turn it off. All right. So now this is the aftermarket key that I just purchased or whatever for $40 off Amazon. I mean off eBay. And got it cut at the dealer for $10. And I'm putting in the ignition. Turn it. And boom, started the car. That's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys are local to New York and you guys, you know, need this done, just let me know. But if you guys are definitely going to get the key cut, make sure you guys go to Island ACURA and speak to Matthew. He was super nice. He was super polite. He cut the key perfectly. And it's $10. You can't beat that. And you get a perfect cut every time. All right.